Hello, welcome back. My name is David Teacher, and today we will be learning about 디귿 받침. First, we will do the 디귿 받침 introduction, and then we will see how some words are used with the 디귿 받침, and then we will do many practices. So first, how do we write 디귿? Let's review. So first, you always go from left to right, and then down and from left to right. So 1, 2. So let's try it again. 1, 2. So the top one should just be one motion, and then when you go down, it should be just one motion too. Next, we will be learning about the vocabulary that has a 디귿 받침. So first up is the word 디귿 itself. The word 디귿 has a 디귿 받침 in the second part of the word. So in 긋, it has 기역, and then a 디귿 at the bottom. And this is how you pronounce it, 디귿. And next, it's 디따, which is stand up with one's feet up, overcome a difficult situation. And that has in the first one, that has a 디귿 받침 in the first syllable, right here. Next, it's 마디, which means the eldest child. Can you find which part of the word has the 디귿 받침? Yep, the 디귿 받침 is in the first part of the word. Next is 묻다. It means to ask or to bury. Can you see which part of the word has the 디귿 받침? Yep, it's also the first part of the word, right here. Next is 3 more words. So, 물 바디, which means a water pan. You can see over here. So, is it the first, second, or third part of the word that has the 디귿 받침? Yep, it's the second part. And then there's 믿다, which means to trust. Can you see which part of the word has the 디귿 받침? Yep, it's the first part. And don't get confused when there's a 디귿 on the side over here, because this is not a 받침. Okay. And then there's 미닫이, which means sliding door. So can you find which part has the 디귿 받침? Yep, it's also the second part, just like 부르바디. So next is 받다, to receive. In this one, the first part of the letter has the 디귿. And then in the next one, there's 받치다, which means to support. So the first part in this word has the tigut pachim. And then over here in the last one, there's pachim, which means support or final consonant. This is the word that we are basically the whole thing that we are learning about. Yep, and there's also a tigut at the bottom. And then in the first one here, it's Putta, which means bigger and expand. So in the word Putta, which one has the tigut pachim? Yep, over here, the first part with the tigut. And you may all know this word, Sukarak. Yep, it's a spoon. Can you see which word or which part of the word has the tigut pachim? Yep, it's the first part. And then there's sota, which means to spill. Can you see which part has sota the tigut in sota? Yep, it's the first part. Next, let's do some practice. So, the first practice we will do is for the word sukarak. And in sukarak, we will add the tigut pachim for the first word. So, first left to right, and then down, and then to the left again. So that's sukarak. So let's try this again, but with tteokbokki. To plus tigut equals tot. Now let's try 쓰레바지. This is a dustpan, the thing you use to collect like the little dust and little trash on the floor with a broom. And for this word has 4 syllables, and in the third syllable, it's where the word pat or the letter the tigut is for the tigut pachim. So right here in the red. So for this, let's try it. Pa plus tigut equals pat. That's good. Okay, so for this blue part where there's a chart, we will be going over all the syllables that we just did. For example, the first example we learned about tot. So let's try it. To plus tigut equals tot. And then su plus tigut equals sut. And pa plus tigut equals pat. Okay, now let's go over this word again. tteokbokki. This is a magnifying glass. And sometimes Korean people use the same word for reading glasses. So tteokbokki has the word tot in the beginning. Let's try to write it again. To and then a tigut. And then for spoon, it's sutkarak. Su and then a tigut. Okay, And then there's tat for tatta, which means they are closing or to close. Ta, and then a tigut at the bottom. And then a 받침. 받침 is like to support, right? And you see how this teacup support is holding these two teacups on the top, or this plate, I guess. So let's write it. 받침. 파 plus 티귿 equals 밭. And then 반지꼬리, which means like a placeholder for your like jewelry, right? Or in this case, it's a ring. So let's write it. 지 and then 티귿. 짓. So now we will try writing these words. Sukarak and 턱발이. For these, we will try writing 3 times for each word. So let's start with sukarak. So 숫, 가, and 락. Okay, and then another time. 숫, 가, 락. And last time. 숫, 가, 락. Okay. And then 턱받이 is called a bib in English, and this is what is used for like collecting baby food when it falls while the baby is eating. So 턱받이, 턱받이, 턱받이. And notice how when I write 턱 or the 티귿, it's kind of like 티귿 but with just like a line in the center. Okay, 턱받이. So now let's try to connect the right words with the right pictures. So the first word is 걷다. So do you know what that means? Yep, the word 걷다 means to walk. And do you see any of these pictures that has a person that is walking? Yep, it's the last picture right here. So let's draw a line from up there down here. Okay, now the second word is 듣다, which means to listen. Do you see any picture with someone that's listening? Yep, it's the first photo. So let's draw a line from 듣다 to that girl that is listening to music. And then the last one that is not drawn is 봤다. But do you know why 봤다 is for this picture? Yep, because Putta means it means to receive, to take, right? So that will be the end of our lesson for today. And next week we will be learning about pi읍, which is this word right here. I mean this letter. So make sure you guys use a lot of words with 디귿 as a 받침 today or for the whole week until we learn the next one. And parents, please give your children these like the stickers that were included in your packets and put them on the sheet that was given. And if you look at like the first like previous lessons, then you'll see what kind of sheet it is. And thank you for listening and have a wonderful week. Bye.